Well, hello, everybody, and this is Auntie, and I am coming to you with a video that is different from what I usually do. These are some must have Sephora skin care products that I've picked up for myself, and if you know something, you see something, you say something. I want to share this with you. And if you're a man, don't you leave because I'm sure that you have a significant woman in your life, whether it's your mom, your wife, your girlfriend, your chick on the side that you can share these products with too. Yeah, it's different, but let's do it. Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, to my consistent reviews. All of y'all who have been here through the long. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie Advice. Sweet old. It's time for Auntie Advice. It's time for Auntie Advice.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. And this is your dear old auntie. Y'all, look, I have a confession to make. I am at that ripe old age where my previous skin regimen is no longer working. And so I have been doing some studying, getting some advice, and I went to Sephora today to pick up some must have products for myself, and I wanted to share it with you. I looked out on Instagram and I mean not Instagram, on YouTube, and I did not see a lot of videos of women my age and women my age in my skin color who were able to recommend some products that I could use on my very aging skin. And so I thought, since there's nothing out here, for me, maybe there's nothing out there for you that you may need for your aging skincare. When you're young and everything, you don't think about skincare the way that you do when you're my age. And I was like, I'm tired of the same old with not a lot of results. As you all know, I'm going to be celebrating my birthday this year. And I have just been taking account of some things in this ripe golden age, and my skincare regimen and routine has been one of those things. So, as I said, I went out to Sephora's today. I spent probably hours in there and a lot of money. And I just wanted to really share with you, kind of talk about it, why it's important to me at this beautiful age. I am so happy to be here. As many of you all know who follow me, I lost my mom very young. And so every year, past the year that my mom died, I celebrate kind of to myself. This year I'm having a little shebang bang, if you will, hoping you all got your tickets. But I really wanted to share this with you all because it's really important for us to take care of our minds, our body, and our souls. And our skin is one of the first things that people see. As you all know, I have moles on my face. I have a big one that's right here. one here, little speckles on my face and stuff like that. You can't really see them because of the screen, but I do. And I also have a dry to insensitive skin. And while there are some products that I use in my product cabinet, there's some that I have aged out of. And so I wanted to get some things that would help revitalize my skin, bring it back. And I have put some of the products down in the I've tagged some of the products in this video. So just in case it's something that you're interested in, you don't have to go and try to find it and all of that kind of stuff, right? Now I know that a lot of people are probably looking at 90 Day Fiance right now. My mind is not on that. Another reason why I decided that I needed some different skincare is because I did not want to have to wear heavy makeup or put on foundation. As you all know, I'm a working mom and I am out of the house usually before people are even up in the morning. And so I don't have a lot of time to do the things that I used to could do, right? Because my hours have changed and so have my location. And so because of that, I am fighting against the clock. And I was using different foundations and stuff like that on my skin. Some of them were a match and some of them wasn't, but I wanted to be able to wear a clean face. So right now, other than my lipstick, I have a clean face. And so I wanted to share some of those products with you that thank you so much, Miss Marshall. I don't know which colorful ring you're talking about. Are you talking about the black colorful ring or are you talking about the blue turquoise ring? This one, I'm thinking Phoenix you're asking me about. Let me know down in the comments, and I'm looking at the comments because this is going to be a video that I just really want to just be auntie. Again, I could have did this in the membership, but I wanted other women who are not even familiar with the channel to be able to glean some of this information because again, I have been looking. YouTube is a source where you can get a lot of information. If you want to fix your car, if you want to build a deck. But when it came down to skincare for women who are over 50, and when it came down to just normal, regular skincare, I couldn't find it. So, Phoenix, you let me know what it is, but I'm going to start with some of these products that I picked up, you all. And I'm hoping that is helpful to you. Let me know down in town in the comment section if you have any of these products. If you're familiar with these products, maybe you're using something else that you can share with someone else that is in um, the comment section or who may be coming later on. Okay. So I'm going to start with my cleanser first. So one of the things that I did not realize, right, I used to use Purity. And I'm not sure if you all are familiar with that brand, but that was one of the brands I was using. And I have noticed that since I've gotten to be a certain age, my skin is much more sensitive than it used to be, number one. Okay. Number two, it's drier. And I have like some issues with like, just this the pigmentation and or my skin just not looking the same anymore, just kind of looking dull and and I was like, I can't do that anymore. And so I picked up this particular product and it's called a cleansing balm. Now, I'm not sure if you all have ever heard of it. Let me see if I put it up because I think I brought it up so that I could read some of what it is. So, this particular brand that I picked up is called the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm. It is a makeup remover and cleanser designed to gently dissolve the makeup, dirt, and impurities while nourishing and hydrating my skin. The key reasons why I wanted it was, number one, to get the makeup off, because I noticed that with purity I would be using it, right, and I would get the makeup off, and then when I would get up in the morning to start to cycle back over again, for some reason it would still be makeup. I had never even heard of a cleansing balm until, believe it or not, my daughter told me about it. She was like, you need, oh, the black ring. Okay. But I got this from TJ Maxx and I got it last year. Okay, Tiffany Russell says Inky is List is a great brand. And that is what I heard, right? And so I picked this up. It's formulated for all skin types, but it is best for normal and sensitive skin, which is my skin. My skin is normal. Well, it's not, it's normal to dry, and it is very, very sensitive. Even with these braids that I have on, I'm getting like a breakout at the top, and that usually happens when I, freshly get twists or braids or something like that in my hair. But I like this product because even though I looked at other ones, right, I liked Inky because it's nourishing. It put nourishments in my skin, and it hydrates it because it has the oat kernel oil. And that oil helps to hydrate and smooth my skin and prevents it from getting dry and irritated. And I also realized that this particular product, this balm, can be left on for like up to 10 minutes and be a mask. And that will really like boost the that will boost the um the cleansing and the hydration in my skin. I picked up the 1.7 ounce bottle for it. Let me show it to you all. But this is it. Just a plain old simple, plain old simple, bottle. Let me turn it this way. Oh, cleansing balm. And I had used some of it in the store and put it on my hand, and like I could feel the hydrating, like instantly. I could feel the hydrating that was happening on this one. Now, of course, I did. I'm not sure if I put this one in the description box for you, or if I tagged it. Yes, I do get a small commission for if you were to buy this or any of the other products. My purpose is not to be selling you products, but to share some information on stuff that I could not find myself. Okay. But this is what I will be using early in the morning to get my skin clean. But I'll also be using it at night because oftentimes when I come on live with you all, because of the lighting and everything that's in the room, I, will oftentimes put a foundation on my skin just to kind of even out those dark places and stuff like that. But then when I take the makeup off, right, I'm using again a product that doesn't do the same thing that this balm does. It comes out and it's pretty it's almost like putting a Vaseline on your face or some type of oil. And, when it goes on, it's like clearing everything. And the next thing you know, honey, it's just filthy. And you realize that, oh my God, I've had this makeup in my skin and all of that kind of stuff, like ages your skin. And so that is one of the products that I picked up today was a balm. Again, at my old age, I had no idea, y'all. And I just want to say it's no shame in not knowing. Like, it is no shame in not knowing because we don't know what we don't know. What we know, we share. And then when someone else knows something and they share, then you be like, oh, okay. So a lot of this stuff my daughter actually shared with me. This is my fave. But wait a minute. So as far as cleansing, again, I picked up this product. Now this product was pricey and it almost got left on the shelf. I ain't even gonna lie. This almost got left on the shelf because I was like, people are paying this much money for skin. Like when I was growing up, okay, like you had Ivory soap, cocoa butter, I can't eat olive Olay, and there's nothing wrong with any of those products. But at this age, I need something that's just gonna like really clean my skin. But my daughter told me about this, and it is called Dermalogica, and it is a cleansing. It's a special cleansing gel that I will use after I use this in the morning. Now, my daughter was very kind enough. Okay, let me turn it back around. My daughter was kind enough to give me a schedule on which one I use, how often I should use them to clean my skin. I don't want makeup on my skin every day, and I still want that balmy type look. You know what I'm saying? I just want to wear my natural skin. It is hot as the 4th of July. I'm hoping you all had a great and safe 4th of July, but I have to do something different. So I picked up this particular product because everybody swears by it. It is also gentle, and it's been dermatologist approved for people with eczema. And I thought if I'm going to get a skincare regimen, I want to make sure that it has been studied and that people like myself with dry to sensitive skin oftentimes have eczema. I am one who has eczema that has been under control. But in the heat, it is not under control as you would want it to be. And so I wanted to give myself an advantage to start using a product. I can't remember how much this was. This is a daily skincare. It's a gentle foaming cleanser that I will use, as I said, after my balm. So the balm will remove makeup or any residue that's on on my face, while this will go back in and cleanse it. Okay. Like I said, this is pretty big. You all see I haven't even broken this seal, so let me break this seal. But I am told that this is going to go a long way for me, and I can imagine it is. I ain't got but one phase, but I really needed something that was going to really clean my skin and hydrated, right? Because at this age, I need all the hydration I could get. It says it's so free foaming, gentle, cleanses all skin condition, refreshing lather, thoroughly removes impurities without disturbing the skin's natural moisture balance. This iconic cleanser, which contains naturally foaming something, okay, something QuilajA. I don't know what they are. Gently rinses away toxins and debris to leave skin feeling smooth and clean, lightweight and mild enough to use every day. It also features calming balm, mint, and lavender extract to soothe my skin. And I pulled up. Did I pull up something about this one? Hold on, let me see if I have it up here. Yes. Um, and this is suitable for normal to oily skin. This gel is specifically designated to address the needs of these skin types, removing excess oil without causing dryness. And so I picked this one up because this was the closest thing that I needed as far as cleaning my skin. I'm excited about using this product. Like I said, this was pricey. She almost got left, and then I was looking for something that was cheaper, and I was like, why? If this is already dermatologist approved, if this has already been through clinical studies for eczema, and you know you have eczema and sensitive skin, it's getting hot outside, and your skin really needs to be clean more, go ahead on and buy it. I probably will not be eating out for the next 2 weeks, right? Because this was eating out money. And that'll save me some pounds and some weight. So I wanted to share this with you all. They have a whole line of products. But as I told the lady, I would have to really be on I'll have to be on my game, honey, because stop. That I got it. Now you all know that every time I am on a live, I use this product for my hands. I use at night a serum by Peter Thomas Roth that has this in it. I use it at night. And this is the instant firming serum, visibly firms and smooth wrinkles. High wait a minute, hyaluronic acid, resveratrol, vegan collagen. I can't wait to put this on my face tonight. You're welcome, Phoenix. I cannot wait to put this on. Like I said, I usually use Peter. I put it on at night, and I use a little serum and drip it down on my face and everything, and I put that on my skin before I go to bed at night because, like I said, um I use the makeup at night, like when I'm coming to you all at night. Today I have nothing on my skin. This is all products. Usually I have on foundation, everything, right? Not tonight. Y'all, I cannot wait to use this. Now, I am told by my daughter. Y'all know I swear by this product line. This I am excited about. My daughter told me that because I have the serum and I did not get the moisturizer for this, that I will have to moisturize and use this as a serum. And use this. So I have to use this with the moisturizer tonight, right? And that will be the one that I'm about to show y'all. With the Peter one, as I said, I just do the drops and I put that on my skin and I go to bed. And it's one thing, when where you sitting across from a camera, right? Because people can do all kinds of stuff to their skin or make themselves. It's a different thing when you start meeting people in public. And or you just get to the age where you just like I need my skin to be better. I definitely have some wrinkles and stuff like that on my skin. Like I have like wrinkles that are starting to form. And I'm like, bitch, I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. And I'm like, it's time for you to do something about the wrinkles that are on your skin. I notice a lot of women, like they'll get makeup and stuff like that, lifts and stuff like that. Y'all, I have been considering doing a lift just to pull back the skin. I have dark, if you can see here, you probably have never noticed it. Like it's dark here, and I'm like, I don't like looking like this, right? This is my night serum. I'll be using that at night. Now, one of the things that I wanted to get into was vitamin C. And I was glad that I talked to my daughters and talked to a skin care specialist, because they were like, you can't use those two together. You will get a reaction. But I did get some vitamin C. And let me show y'all that. I never even realized, is this my vitamin C? So this is what I picked up for vitamin C, y'all. I don't believe that I put this in, that I tagged it, but you more than welcome to look at this product. This is CEO serum, right? This is a serum, 15% vitamin C. It's a brightening serum. Now, here's the part where I need to make a confession. I always thought that brightening meant bleaching your skin. I always thought that it meant walking away from your ethnicity, not accepting your skin color or whatever it was. There was so many things that, I was ignorant about as it related to lightening skin. I mean, to brightening serum. This particular product has 15% vitamin C, which is the brightening serum, and then it has 15% um with something tetra, something, um abbreviated THD, the gold standard of vitamin C to rapidly brighten the appearance of the skin and boast vital skin bounce. And that's what I've been looking for, right? I've been looking for something that is going to snatch my skin back and just make it not look so lifeless. Make it look shiny. Like if you're looking at my face now, you can see that it's shiny. However, I'm sure you see this breakout that I'm having up at the top. I am having a serious breakout at the top. But I always had this thing in my mind that if it said brightening, it meant, auntie, you're trying to lighten your skin. And that's not what it means at all. And I know that that's ignorant, because at my age, I should know better. But guess what? I didn't. But now I realize when you know better, you do better. So I picked this up, and it is by Sunday Riley. This wasn't that expensive, I don't think. All of the products that I purchased today, I purchased some other products, came to about $365. I ain't never spent that much damn money on skincare in my life, but you that's why I said, bitch, we won't be eating now. We'll be siphoning gas. I mean, I spent a lot of money today, but I needed to, because I just had been feeling like I need something. I heard you shouldn't store products in your bathroom. The changes in temperature and humidity change the integrity of the products. Most of my products I don't store in my bathroom, and I'm not sure about that, but I'll ask. Let me ask ChatGPT, who is my best friend. Let me ask ChatGPT. Let's see. So I'm putting that in. So it says yes. Storing skincare products in your bathroom can affect their integrity and effectiveness over time. Bathrooms are typically humid, warm, and prone to temperature fluctuation conditions that can wait a minute, hold on. That can break down active ingredients and shorten the shelf life. Here's how to store them. Um, yeah, it says the products, and that's what I use too at night. Retinol, products most at risk: vitamin C serums, retinol, natural preservative-free products, sunscreens, and I did pick up a new sunscreen today, and essential oils. Tips to store in a cool, dark place like a bedroom drawer or a dedicated beauty fridge. Keep products tightly sealed and use airless pump packing when possible. So it says, in short, the bathroom is one of the worst places to store skincare, even though it's the most convenient. If you've invested in good products, it's worth the extra step to store them elsewhere to maintain their potency. Thank you so much for sharing that. So I'll make sure that I store this in my linen closet then instead of on my dresser, because usually I store on my dresser. So I'll make sure that I do that. Thank you. See, when you know something, say something, share something. Okay. Tamika said, "Thank you for explanation, Auntie. I thought the same thing. I'm telling you, I did." But it's so amazing because let me see if I got this. So let me tell you what this brightening serum and vitamin C does. Okay. It enhances the skin radiance and addresses uneven skin tone. So it says that vitamin C is a potent antioxidant, brightens the skin, reduces dark spots, and protects against sun damage. Brightening serums may contain other ingredients, right? That also target dullness, hyperpigmentation, further promoting a more even and luminous complexion. So it says this particular product has a vitamin C that helps to fade dark spots, hyperpigmentation, and revealing a brighter, more radiant complexion. It inhibits melanin production, which is responsible for dark spots, helping to brighten existing spots and prevent new ones from forming. It neutralizes free radicals, protecting the skin from damage caused by UV rays, exposure, and pollution. It helps to boost the collagen and the elastin production, which are essential to maintaining skin. I act like I'm trying to sell a daggone product for maintaining skin firmness and elasticity, right? And then it says, it addresses any kind of skin discolorization. And I think that a lot of times we all may have it. Like I said, I have it across here, and I don't know why the hell it's right there, but it is. I have gone literally to people to go and get it, what do you call it, when they thread it, and they're like, there's no skin there. I mean, there's no hair there. And so I'm thinking it's hair there, and that's the reason why the discoloring is there. This is supposed to fix that for me. I never realized, like, okay, so I need to balance the skin out. I can't wait to show y'all. Okay. Um, um, so let me go back to what else it has in it. It addresses specific concerns like dark spots and dullness. Brightening serums contribute to a more luminous and even tone complexion. And so it says using a vitamin C serum and a brightening serum together can provide a more comprehensive approach to achieving a brighter, more even complexion. And that's one of the things that I'm working on. The vitamin C can address those dark spots and provide the antioxidants protection, while the brightening serum can further target discolorization and enhance my already beautiful radiant face. So again, if this is something you all are interested in, I don't know if I left it down there, but sis girls, We, as a woman of, with melanin skin, I always thought that this was like it meant bleaching in my skin. And I am happy with the color that I am. I don't want to be lighter and I don't want to be any darker. So I always was like, I'm not gonna be phony and fake, right? We just, I ain't bleaching my skin. And that has been, one of those things in our community that a lot of women have been criticized for bleaching their skin or, changing the color of their skin. It's not that. Maybe for some women it is, but not for me. For me, I just want an even tone when I get my ass up in the morning and I go out in those streets and I just want to just cleanse my face and not have anything on it. Another product that I picked up today, y'all, was TAT Chew. Y'all, this is the Dewy Skin Cream. This is the moisturizer that I will be using on my skin, along with the assistance of my daughter. We looked up the reviews, and the reviews on this product were phenomenal. So this particular product, Dermalogica, I was going to buy the line of this Dermalogica, but everybody in the Sephora told me this is some good stuff. Oh, okay. Pink Love said, love me some Tatcha, love the dewy. I can't wait to be dewy, damn it. I can't wait to be dewy. And I looked at the bottle, and the bottle is absolutely beautiful because y'all know we like pretty stuff, okay? We like the little dainty, little pretty stuff. At least I do. Everybody doesn't, but I do. And honey, when I saw this little, I said, look at that. Oh my God, I cannot wait. They got everything sealed up and in. That's Sephora's do not be playing. You ain't walking out with nothing you ain't paid for, bitch. Yo, I gotta open this up. uh, that just smells. It just makes me think of a spa. Like when I go and get my facials. Wait a minute, let me just get like a little man. Oh my goodness. Oh, do y'all see that dewy? Do y'all, bitch? Excuse my language. I said I wasn't gonna cuss. Do y'all see that dewy? Like if that ain't shining bright like a diamond, y'all. I know y'all see that. I know y'all see that dewy on my chewy. Oh my God. Y'all, let me tell y'all about this. It is a rich, hydrating moisturizer designed to give your skin a dewy, healthy ass glow. I know y'all see that dewy. Thank you, JC. Pink Love said it costs a pretty penny, but it works. Yeah, I spent some coins today, and that's why I was like, I got to share this with you all because I'm telling you, y'all, I couldn't find nothing. it was so many uses from the drugstore. Use that for, and there's nothing wrong with drugstore products. But I want something that is going to give me the bang for the buck, and that's really going to help my aging skin. It's almost like, you wake up and you look at yourself in the mirror and you be like, I'm not 20 anymore. I'm not 30 anymore. I'm not 40 anymore. That getting up, washing your face, throwing some Vaseline, them days are over. And I'm hoping that this video reaches those women that are my age and that understand that aging can be beautiful, but that I gotta take care of my skin too. Going out with no sunblock on. I just started using sunscreen like 2 years ago when my daughter just was getting on me and was like, Mom, you need to put skincare on sunblock on your skin. I didn't think about that. Like, y'all, seriously, I did not think about that stuff at all. And I think that a lot of us don't. They be like, come on, we all going to the beach. All right, here I come. I did like this because the benefit of this is that it is an intense hydration, and it does it plumps my fine lines, i.e. my wrinkles, and improves my skin's overall health. It also replenishes the ceramides, which are important for maintaining a healthy skin barrier. This is ideal, y'all, for people like myself who have dry and combination skin. And that is me, dry skin, dry skin. And so I do like this, right? So this is going to be another step. Like I said, my daughter gave me, um, um, she gave me a daily skin routine regimen schedule for me to follow, so I know which ones to put on which ones. A couple of other things that I picked up. So on those days where I do want to wear, um, those days where I do want to, so I picked this up. And before I was using Shiseido, and I'm sure you all have heard of that. I was, oh God, that is so dewy, y'all. Oh my God, that's so dewy. Ooh, that's so dewy. So I was with Shiseido before. I think that I was paying like $56 a bottle for that. I do like it, but it has a white cast. And so I picked this up. This is Kiehl's, and it is Dermatologist Solutions Better Sunscreen UV Serum, and it has a broadband spectrum of 50 plus with collagen and peptide in it, right? And so this helps visibly correct fine lines, uneven skin tone. And if you all can see that there's a rhythm to this. There are certain things that you are continually hearing in the products that I have purchased is fine lines, plumping, fine lines. Fine lines, bitch, mean wrinkles. They say black don't crack. It don't crack all the way, but it do get some fine lines in it. Now, and it also depends on your skincare on whether or not you get wrinkles. It's not that I don't want to be old and I don't want to grow old. I do want to grow old, but that doesn't mean that my skin got to be looking like a leather bag that has not been cleansed and polished. And so I have this serum for UV protection right? This is the final thing that will go on my skin when I'm going out. Oftentimes during the day, I'm out in the sun. I'm out in the sun with the dogs, walking the dogs, picking up the dogs. By the time I get up in the morning and I drive to work, usually I'm in the bed at this time. But when I drive to work, I'm driving to work in the wee hours of the morning, so it's dark. But eventually, I'll get up and I'll go and get a cup of coffee or something like that, and the sun is out, and right, and sometimes I'm out in the brightness of the sun, and oftentimes I don't have on my Shiseido, right, and so I picked this one up. I wanted to get this because this had very good ratings, and it was something that my daughter thought that would be compact enough for me to put in my pocketbook to make sure that I have this on when before I go outside. I can put this on, and also before I apply my makeup. And so I'm using this, right? I'm trying this. Like I said, I use Shiseido, but Shiseido does have a cast. It leaves like a white cast on it. And so, and I'm not sure if you all are familiar with that particular brand. But I've been using that, like I said, for like the last 2 years, and it is very costly as well. This one, I don't know how much I paid for this. I don't think it was very much. Do I have my receipt? Yeah, I have my receipt. So on this one, let's see. So this was $22. Damn. God damn. For some FPF 50. God damn. So this little bottle, and this is a point 0.5 fluid ounce. I better not get a damn burn on me, okay? So Summer asks, which sunscreen do you use? I use Shiseido, but I'm going to try to use this particular one because a lot of people have been saying that this is like the bomb. So, another product that I picked up today, um, in the event that I want to wear a foundation. I have been having a lot of problems with foundation matches. As you all know, in the summertime, our skin changes colors. And I have, because of my family background, I have a lot of red undertones in my skin. I'm sure that you all can see it. And it is very hard to find a foundation, if you will, that will not that can cover a that can cover red pigmented skin. It gives you an orange overcast and makes you look like you orange, or when they try to give you something that is in another shade. Like for instance, when I got my Fenty and they tried to give me another shade, and I don't remember where it is, it's in the other room, then that made me look gray. And I was like, this looked like cremation number 5. And I'm just being for real about it. Um, I like Fenty lipsticks and lip balms. But I'm telling you right now, that goddamn foundation, they never found a match for me that made me look comfortable, which is why I knew that I needed to get more into making my skin look like it has makeup on it. Okay. Used to be a day where I never wore a foundation. As I got older and, stuff like that, I picked it back up. And I was like, I don't want to wear foundation every day, and I don't want to be wearing cremation number 5. And so I went today, and I had always wanted like Nars, y'all. but I never could find someone that matched me. But when I went in Sephora, Sephora now has this tool. Child, I'm gonna tell you, modern technology be doing the most, bitch. They have this tool where they take and put this, like this phone up on your skin, and it takes a bunch of pictures of it, right? And then yeah, sunscreen pink love says sunscreen is not cheap. It is not. Um 50 foundation oxidizes. It just doesn't look good on me. It looks like I'm in the casket. Okay. So I had always been wanting Nars when I wear concealer or I have somebody do my makeup for an event. I always like, like the Nars concealer. I think they have like the best concealer, but I've never had a bottle of Nars foundation, right? So as I was saying, Sephora now has a new tool where they will go in, right, and they take a picture of your forehead. You could just, the camera just going, and then they take a picture of your cheek. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And they match you to any makeup line that is in Sephora's. And I said, can you please match me to a Nars? On the days where I want to wear foundation, I want full coverage, right? Because a lot of times I like to cover up my freckles. I'm going to be real about it. I've had them all my life. And of course, the color of them have changed. And I don't like them all the time. Some days, as long as my skin is dewy, I don't care. But bitch, I don't remember the last time my skin was dewy. So I wear, foundation. I've gone from, oh my God, how many different foundations have I gone from? I've gone from Fit Me, which is the drugstore brand. I've gone to Dior, Lancome, God, so many different brands. MAC, which makes me look like I'm going to hell in a handbasket. And I was like, I need you to match me with a Nars. I've always wanted to use Nars. Nars has been around. This name has been around for a very long time. They understand women. They understand women with pigmentation in their skin. They understand us, right? They have so many shades. So some of the shades, I'm like, God, look at, they just got shades. And so they matched me up with this one, y'all, and it is the perfect match. The first one that she put on me from based off of the little screening on the little phone, it was orange. And she said, you know what, you need the other one. And so this shade that I have is called Medium Deep 5 Marquises. It is a perfect match to my skin. And I use, as a setting powder, I use Hourglass translucent powder. Love that. I love, because there are times when I would go out, I would just put my moisturizer on my skin. I would take just a little bit of the translucent powder by Hourglass, and I would just pat that, and just give myself that matte finish. Take that Laura Mercier, because I love that setting powder, and spray that on my face. And you can't tell me nothing when I'm walking out the door, like nothing. But anyway, so this is the shade um, of the Nars. And y'all, when I tell you, when I put this on, I mean, when a young lady put this on my face, like I didn't even have to do my neck. I didn't have to go down my neck. This is the shirt that I had on. Like, bitch, where has this been all my life? Where's this been all my life? Make sure you go and get somebody to match you. Should you decide to get this, or if what your color is. Y'all, look at this. It's a perfect match. I started to buy 4 of them, but my bill was already pretty hefty. And all of you all women who wear makeup and buy products, and I can see there's a lot of you all in the comment section who buy products. Y'all know this stuff costs, all this stuff costly. Okay. I think that this is right now on sale at Sephora's. How much was this? I just had that receipt. So this was on sale. It's currently on sale at Sephora's for 20% off. And this was $74. I think that's no, that's not the most expensive thing. The most expensive thing that I brought was actually this serum. This serum came in at $91.50. As I said, we will not be eating out or nothing else this week. Matter of fact, this month. $91. But they said, honey, it is the bomb. And a lot of these products, as I said, I did try them on in the store. I went to my sensitive spots on my wrist, here in the inner core of my arm, and a little bit on my cheeks. And I'm telling you right now, it did not break me out. It didn't make me itch. It didn't make me feel no kind of way. So I had to make that investment. And then the last thing that I picked up was Rare Beauty. This is Positive Light. It's a silky touch highlighter. Now, the reason why I picked this up is because on those days when I'm not wearing makeup, like for right now, I'm not wearing any makeup. I picked this up because I want to still have. I try to avoid Sephora because it's always a bag spent. Pink Love. You ain't telling no lie, baby. Phoenix Rising 72 says, I like ill mackage makeup. It's the only foundation that I found exactly matches my skin tone. Isn't that something? Pink Love. Yeah, I read that before. Love Nars and House Lab. So to bring joy. Do you use Fenty? Have you liked it? Let me know down in the comment section. So I picked this up. This is, like I said, it is called Rare Beauty. Now, of course, you all know that I went over to the Dior's. I went to all of the names that I'm used to using, right? All the names that I'm used to using. And I didn't like them. I want to be able to use this when I have a blank slate with just moisturizer, a very clean face, a balanced face. I want to be able to use something to just give myself that little pop of highlight. That's all I wanted. And so the other ones was giving me too much makeup look. And I didn't want to feel makeup. I didn't want to feel like that. So I picked up this color. This is a highlighter by Rare Beauty. I wanted to make sure that it was one that I could just put on a brush. Okay. No, it didn't match my complexion. I have a have a HAR Hearty. Okay. Seriously, Auntie, I go to Sephora's looking for one thing and walk out 150 plus spend. Yeah, Pink Love, I spent a lot of money today, as you can imagine. So I picked this up. The color of this is called, y'all, it's called Reflect. Let me show y'all. I have a hard time matching. Okay. It is called Reflect. Y'all, is that not pretty? And I told her all I want to do is be able to highlight. I don't want to put heavy makeup on. I just want a bare face. And when I swipe this, I'm going to swipe a little bit of it, y'all. I'm going to see if it can work. If y'all can see it. Right now, I got a bare face. So let's do it on this side. I'm using this camera as a mirror. And I'm putting it on just a little heavy so y'all can see the highlight. Can y'all see that? I just wanted to give a highlight to my bare face. I don't have a brush in here. I keep all that stuff in the bathroom. But I don't have a brush, but I don't know if you all can see this pop of color on my freaking face. When I put it on in the store, I was like, I can't wait to put a brush in my hand and pop this on. I've never heard of this brand. Y'all let me know down in the comments section if I've never heard of this brand before in my life. I am most of the time a Ulta's girl. I used to be a Sephora girl, but I got sick of them hunting me down to get more points. They did give me a birthday gift today, all early, but I was like, okay, just take the birthday gift. But y'all, I don't know if you all can see that, but this highlight is popping. It is so pretty. Pink Love said Rare Beauty has nice blushes. Tammy F said I like it. Brain Joy said I like Rare Beauty. I've never heard of them. Mommy Nab says pretty. Yes, we can. Kimberly Montana said that's pretty. Pink Love said, oh, that's gorgeous. That's pretty. Oh, so y'all can see it. Mommy Nab says Selena Gomez. Is that who this by? Y'all look at that. That's all I want. I don't need a whole bunch of stuff on my eyes. Give me an eyeliner, mascara. I didn't do any mascara, but I did do like a liner running out the door. But I just was like, yeah, on a fresh, clean face that's moisturized, hydrated. I got my serum going on. Like, yeah. So I did not put all the products in here. I put a few products in here. If you all want to, you do not have to. Check out the links in the tag for these products. Happy shopping. I'm hoping that this was helpful to you all. Yes, we could be doing another video. We'll get back to that. But I wanted to make sure that I shared from my heart and that I gave you some of the wisdom that I got today. I did get some like new cleaning pads and stuff like that. I also did a Bath and Body Works haul because I only wear Bath and Body Works during the summertime. Okay, because that dry you out. You don't be careful. But I use it during the summertime just for like an extra scent, especially in my car. So I have like a little bag that I carry every day for like, makeup products to, like fix and tone and all that kind of stuff. Um, and one of the things that I do is I'm always carrying around a Bath and Body Works spray or something like that. You got to kind of lift that leg and, and now, of course, you're going to be wearing your ordinary scents that you like. I have a couple of scents that I just absolutely love. Um, and but I do like to wear Bath and Body Works during the summertime. But of course, any type of lotion that I'm using, I'm always making sure that my skin is moisturized and hydrated. And then a lot of times I use oil. And I use baby products, believe it or not, even with my hair, because my hair is um thin and soft and extremely curly. I use children's products. And if y'all want to know what children products I use in my hair, I'll be more than happy to share that with y'all too. But y'all just, this one right here, I thought was the most expensive. I see the other one was. So I wanted to share that all my products with y'all because I'm like, girl, it is time for you to step your game up and get you some products where you don't have to be up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm gonna tell you, I think that this was like I think like why would they match Auntie Do Sense and Lipsticks next, please? Okay. Oh, y'all like this? Okay. I think that this was the most disappointing foundation I've ever gotten. Can y'all see it? Why would they give me this? This is a damn concealer. So sometimes I'll use this because it is full coverage. Sometimes I'll use this as a concealer. But why would they give me this shade and think that this is going to match my black ass? Excuse my language. This is one of the ones that I use. I don't have any of the other ones in here. This is one of the ones that I used. Now I do like this line, but I don't like it for the summertime. Right? This is the matte poreless because I love a matte look, but I have learned how to use my hourglass to give myself a matte look. And then there's another product that I'm looking at, and I think it's a Givenchy. Um, I want that, but you can't. You got to order it online. They don't have it in the stores. And then they gave me for my birthday this little Burberry. The scent of this Burberry. What is this scent of this Burberry? Child, it's so damn small. I can't even see it. What the hell? Burberry Hero and Burberry Goddess. So I usually do like Burberry scents. Um, this was just like a little gift for my birthday. And I thought that was nice. So they gave me these little bottles with it, and I guess I don't know what. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay. So we'll try that out and see what that smell. Let's see what that smell like. That ain't bad. It remind me of. I don't know why. It just remind me of going to see somebody in the hospital. Hmm. We'll try them, and I'll let y'all know how these little Burberry scents match. But I'm hoping that this was helpful to y'all. The lipstick that I have on, of course, you all know I go in back in between, but this is my good old faithful, um, my good old faithful Ruby Roo. Okay, I've been using the Rihanna, but I went back to my Ruby Roo, and I just couldn't help myself. Right, I just couldn't help myself. So if y'all have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer some. I'm hoping that you all like this. Um, so Phoenix said, "Aren't you do scents and lipsticks next, please?" Absolutely. I got so many lipsticks, and I've learned a lot about lipsticks over time. Um, and I would be so happy to do that. I would just be elated to do that. Um, I really like Too Faced for foundation. Okay. Also, Maybelline Fit Me. I use this in the winter. This is my shade in the winter. I'm a 340. The 340 is cappuccino. Now I use this in the winter. This is bomb in the winter. But I got my Nars now. We're gonna see. But this right here, this and my Christian Dior, this shade just did not match me the way I thought the shade should match me. And I don't know why they gave me this, because if you look at this even from a distance, y'all, this is absolutely not my skin tone. What the fuck? Like, this isn't my skin tone. It just isn't. So that was a fail, in my opinion. So Pretty Casey, Maybelline Fit Me. Pretty Casey, yes, that one. Okay. Currently use Fit Me and Nars. Okay, Pink Love, I'm coming with you, girl, with the Nars. Um, Kimberly Montoya said yes. Burberry is my favorite. Right now, YSL is my favorite. Is it the YSL Libre? I think that is, oh my God. That is like my favorite. I just been wearing it out. Oh my God. Of course, I love Caroline. Good girl. I got this in every scent. This is the lotion that you put on, honey, for the motion. Oh my God, this good girl. Oh my God, I got good girl in I got shoes all in my car, y'all. Okay. You said the YSL Black Opium is the truth. Oh my God, I enjoy beauty and skincare chat tonight, Auntie. Please do another one. You so welcome. Fenty HBIC red lipstick is my go-to for now. I'm gonna have to try that. I love one size makeup remove. Okay. Well, I don't up mine up, so now I got to do something different. I think the thing that makes me more excited is just that I took I broke out the box and did something different. This is the Fenty is in my bathroom, but this was, let me see if it has the color on it. 445. Look at this. Stop that stuff. Like, why y'all doing stuff like that? Like, why y'all matching black people up like this? You know, daggone well, this ain't the same. Let's just put it down here. It's not a match. It's so gray. It is so, y'all. Is that highlighter not popping? It is sure popping. It's sure popping. But yeah, I have the 445. Oh, God, that they matched me up with the Fenty, and it just Bring Joy said that does not match. It don't. It don't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It don't match at all. Like, why would you do that to me? I should take it back, because I got this from Ulta's, because like I said, I was a Sephora girl, then I went to be an Ulta girl, and then I went today to Sephora, because Sephora's had all the products that I needed and Ulta just didn't, right? So I didn't go to Ulta's. But they know daggone well this gray don't match me. Kimberly, you see what was the I love the highlighter for sure. What is the brand? Again, that brand was, hold on, let me go in my box, baby. Positive Light Red Beauty. Can you see? Ooh. Positive Light Red Beauty, and the color is Reflect. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my God. Because I don't want to wear a whole bunch of contouring and putting the 5 on and the 7 and the 3 and all of that. I don't want to do that in the summer, and I don't want to do that when I'm getting up at 3:30 in the morning to get to a job. Like I ain't got that to do. I just ain't got it to do. But anyway, I'm hoping that you all really truly enjoy this. Ladies, thank you so much for your feedback. We can talk about um all of the reality shows we want to talk about, but sometimes we just need to talk about life and beauty, and we can talk about all kinds of things, right? And I know that I was going to do it in the membership, but I know a lot of you all are not in the membership. And I also realize that there are other people who may roll by this video and be able to see, someone really talk about skin product from a learning perspective. Because for me, this is learning. Makeup is very expensive, and a lot of times it can be hit or miss, and you feel like you're stuck with it, right? Like this. I feel like I'm stuck with this. And I know I spent a lot of money on this. I can't remember how much it was. I don't know if it was 58 or 65, but I pumped it one time, y'all. I swear. I pumped it one time and was like, this don't matter. And but I think that it benefits us to talk about it, and to really talk about it in a real way. In a real way. Not me trying to sell products, not me on here, faking and all that kind of stuff. Like on my other channel, I'm going to change the name of that. In that channel, I'll be showing you how I am really reducing my clothing and my closet footprint. And the series is called Why Did I Buy This? Okay. Because I realized that there's so many things in my closet that I've not touched in years. Shoes that I have not worn, will not wear, and they still have tags on them. Invoices for things where it's like, okay, like, where did this receipt come from? Like, what item is this? I don't know whether or not I want to go into like being a minimalist. I believe that's how you say it. But I know that my closets are overflowing with waste. And so I've been going to like thrift stores and stuff like that. Y'all know I love thrifting, but I've been going to a thrift store now with a different purpose, to see what was the value. What So when I brought it, right, I paid $65, but what is the value of it now? And why did I buy it? Like what compelled me to buy that? Like, what was I thinking? I think that one of the things that I am learning is during those winter months when I'm bored, it's right, it's snow out on the ground. I don't want to drive. I've already gone to the grocery store, stood in a line with everybody else, right, to get those, essentials, milk and eggs and stuff like that, making sure the dog got stuff, right? And then, because of technology and Instagram, and what is that new one that everybody trying to get you to go to? Like these Pop Poshmark, and what is the other one? It's another one that they've been trying to get me to go to, and I just refuse to go to. I need to start buying from resellers, right? And it's nothing wrong with it. I have some family members who do it, right? They do designer bags, and they do it for a purpose. But for me, I'm just like, it's wintertime and I'm boring it and I'm buying it in hopes that I'm going to wear it in the summertime. And I realize that most of the waste that I have in my home, as it relates to clothes and sandals and shoes and pocketbooks and all that, right, has been me sitting in the house in the wintertime, anticipating what I'm gonna do in the summertime. And then when the summertime comes, I'm too fucking hot to be going out. I don't wanna sit on a lawn. I don't want to. I just don't want to do that. And so I have all these clothes, and I'm like, we look at content creators, and there's nothing wrong with it. Trust me and believe me, it's not. Who have different fashion sense, and they show you this, and you be like, oh my god, I gotta have that outfit. But really, where the fuck are you wearing it to? Okay, thank you, Kimberly. That was so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Phoenix said it's not for pigmented skin. That ain't what they think. Okay, thank you. That's good to know. Thank you, boo. But so I'm really cleaning out my closet, and I'm going through things, and I'm just looking at stuff and saying, why in the did you buy that? Like, what were you thinking? But I think that we buy for the future. We buy for better days. We buy for sunny days and stuff like that. Instead of building, I'm learning now that, all of the books that I buy and stuff like that is for building me as a woman, building me as a person, building me as a friend, building me as an aunt, building me as a niece, building me um, as an entrepreneur, building me as a better employee. Like, those are the things that I should be doing during the winter months, instead of sitting up there hoping for the summer and buying that I know I'm not going to wear. So I'm hoping that you all join me as I do, I really get into doing that, right? Um, like, yeah, because this buying, it's got to stop. And I'm trying to give myself, I think, in the next couple of months. Right now, I'm really busy, but in the next couple of months, that every time you think that you want to buy something to stick in your closet, get your ass up and work out. Go to the gym. Do something positive and creative that's going to build you up in the inside. Because at the end of the day, clothes don't make you who you are. It just doesn't make you who you are. And it's taken all these years for me to realize you got too much. I took a video of my closet, not here in this office, but in my main bedroom. And I was like, bitch, how many black shirts do you need? 50. Like, I think that that's something I won't start buying is black, like, because I love black. But, like, how many things do you need? And when are you going to get around to wearing them? It's only 365 days in a year. And you ain't going nowhere 365 days. Then I realized that I buy things and I never wear them because I feel like I don't have a special place to wear them. But I'm realizing that wear your clothes. So it's just so much, right, y'all, that I'm thinking about, right, as I'm going into this new decade of my life. And I want to share them with you all. You said, since I mostly work from home, I dress for comfort now. I have my going out clothes, but I'm like you. Where am I going? I've redirected the energy to redecorate my home. That's very positive, Phoenix. That's very positive, and that's what I've been doing too. Girl, just not religiously or like before. Yeah, like I gotta get that together. Anyway, I love you all again. If you're just joining us, let us know down in the comment section in the replay what you thought about this video. Again, don't feel like you have to buy anything from the things that's linked in, because I know the times are not easy here in this country for a lot of people right now. There's a lot of change. People have lost their jobs, so please don't feel like you have to purchase anything. Always remember too that there are members who give me super chats, and those super chats go towards helping you be a better you, and helping to pay some bills. And if it's a couple of women out there that make a decision that, you know what, Auntie, I really do want something, but I don't have anything, can you put me on a list for when super chats come in? Maybe I could get a little something, something. Y'all let me know. Okay. You can send that to me in the private DM on Instagram. I don't read my emails often, but send it to me in the private email on Instagram, and you never know. You may be able to get blessed with something that you saw here today. So I love you all. Y'all have a great day. We'll be back to the bull tomorrow. And until then, y'all be safe out there in those streets. And God bless. And my prayers go out to anybody who were affected by the storms in Texas. Let us know. Keep us posted on how you doing. Love y'all. Bye.